The best moments in life often wait just outside our comfort zones. It's in those uncertain, exhilarating spaces that we truly discover what we're made of. When we dare to step beyond the familiar, we open ourselves up to experiences that can change us forever. Travel isn't just about new places, it's about discovering new parts of ourselves. Every journey, whether across continents or just outside your front door, is a chance to grow, to learn, and to see the world with fresh eyes. It's about embracing the unknown and letting curiosity lead the way. Saying yes to wild, heart-pounding experiences is what makes us feel alive. The adrenaline, the laughter, the fear, and the triumph all blend together to create memories that last a lifetime. This is the story of one of those moments, standing on the edge of something incredible and choosing to jump in, even with shaking knees. It's about trusting yourself enough to take that first step, even when your heart is pounding. Volcano boarding sounded insane, sliding down an active volcano on a wooden board. It was the kind of adventure that made my stomach flip, but also made my spirit soar with anticipation. But that spark of excitement was exactly why I had to try. Sometimes the things that scare us the most are the very things that help us grow the most. Sometimes the craziest ideas make the best memories. The laughter, the shared stories, and the sense of accomplishment become treasures you carry long after the adventure ends. This journey to Nicaragua was about pushing my limits and seeing what I was truly capable of. It was about facing fears head-on and realizing that courage isn't the absence of fear, but moving forward despite it. Real growth happens when we step outside the familiar. Each step into the unknown is a step toward becoming the person you're meant to be. For me, that meant facing the black, ashy slopes of a volcano. The challenge was daunting, but the reward was a sense of freedom and accomplishment I'd never felt before. The thrill, the rush, the freedom. This adventure was a reminder that we're all braver than we think. Every time we push past our limits, we discover new strengths within ourselves. So come along, feel the anticipation, the challenge, and the rush of the ride down. Let yourself be swept up in the excitement and the joy of trying something new. This isn't just about volcano boarding, it's about how adventure transforms us. It's about the stories we collect, the confidence we build, and the way we see ourselves after doing something we never thought possible. Let this inspire you to find your own volcano, whatever it may be. Seek out the challenges that excite and scare you, and let them show you what you're truly capable of. Take the leap. You never know what's waiting on the other side. Sometimes it's the adventure of a lifetime, and sometimes it's a whole new you. The day began in Leon, Nicaragua, where a group of strangers-turned-adventurers gathered, each of us buzzing with anticipation and curiosity. The city was just waking up, its colonial streets alive with the promise of something extraordinary. We piled into a rugged truck, laughter and nervous chatter filling the air as we bounced along dusty roads. The city slowly faded behind us, replaced by the wild, untamed countryside of Nicaragua. Every bump in the road seemed to shake loose a little more excitement. Then, almost out of nowhere, Cerro Negro appeared on the horizon, a black, cone-shaped giant rising dramatically against the sky. It was both intimidating and magnetic, drawing our eyes and our imaginations. The landscape around us shifted quickly, transforming from lush green fields to a stark, almost alien volcanic terrain. The contrast was striking, and it felt like we were crossing into another world. At the volcano's base, we stepped out, boots sinking into loose black gravel. The air was tinged with the sharp scent of sulfur, a constant reminder of the volcano's restless energy beneath our feet. Our guides, full of energy and encouragement, handed us boards, bright orange jumpsuits, and protective goggles. Their enthusiasm was infectious, making the moment feel even more real. Holding the board in my hands, excitement surged through me. This was it. The adventure I'd been dreaming about was finally happening. Looking up at the steep black slope, the challenge ahead felt real and immediate. The incline was daunting, but it also promised an unforgettable experience. Around me, nervous smiles slowly turned into determined grins. We were all feeling the same mix of fear and excitement, and it brought us closer together. In that moment, we were united by a single goal: to conquer Cerro Negro and make memories that would last a lifetime. The group's energy was contagious. Every laugh, every word of encouragement made it clear we were in this together. The journey to the volcano was over, but as we stood at its base, we knew the real adventure was just about to begin. I took a deep breath, feeling the weight of anticipation and the thrill of the unknown. I was ready to face the climb, no matter what it would bring. The mountain loomed above us, daring each of us to take that first step and embrace the adventure ahead. We exchanged nods, sharing a silent promise to make this journey unforgettable, to support each other every step of the way. With hearts pounding and spirits high, the adventure had truly begun. Volcano boarding is like sledding or snowboarding, but down the ashy slopes of an active volcano. You ride a reinforced wooden board, letting gravity pull you at thrilling speeds. It's an adrenaline rush found in only a few places on Earth. The sport began with a thrill seeker in Leon, who experimented until he created the perfect volcano board. Cerro Negro is ideal. Its young, active slopes are covered in smooth volcanic ash, perfect for sliding. The steep open terrain makes it fast and relatively safe. And yes, the fact that it's active adds a wild edge. Volcano boarding is more than a sport, it's a full experience. The journey, the climb, the ride down, it's a test of courage and a direct connection to nature's power. You feel the heat, see the steam, and become part of the wild landscape. Sometimes the best way to appreciate our planet is to jump in and play. Standing at the volcano's base, board in hand, excitement and nerves collided. The group's energy was infectious. We were all here for something unforgettable. But fear crept in. The volcano looked steep, the climb tough, the ride down unknown. I acknowledged the fear but didn't let it win. The best experiences lie just beyond it. Pulling on the orange jumpsuit felt like donning a superhero costume. The guide's calm confidence eased my nerves. Safety briefing done, I felt ready. With my board on my back and goggles around my neck, I looked up at the summit. I promised myself to savor every moment, the challenge and the thrill. Embracing both fear and excitement, I felt truly alive. We exchanged encouraging nods. Together we stepped onto the black path leading up Cerro Negro. The adventure was underway. The climb up Cerro Negro was its own adventure, a journey that tested both body and mind. From the very first step, I could feel the anticipation building, knowing that every meter gained would bring us closer to something extraordinary. Each step sank into loose, black gravel, like hiking a sun-baked pebbly beach, only steeper and more unpredictable. The ground shifted beneath us, making every movement a small challenge, demanding focus and balance. The sun beat down relentlessly, and the board strapped to my back grew heavier with every minute. Yet, the rhythm of the climb was meditative. Left foot, right foot, breathe. The repetition became a kind of moving meditation, a way to quiet the mind and focus on the present. The group spread out along the trail, each person finding their own pace, their own way of tackling the mountain. Some surged ahead, eager to reach the top, while others lingered, savoring the experience. The volcanic rock radiated warmth, almost as if the earth itself was alive beneath our feet. A steady wind swept across the slope, bringing both relief from the heat and the unmistakable scent of sulfur, a reminder of the volcano's raw power. I paused to feel the unique texture of the sand, a direct connection to the volcano's power. The grains were sharp, gritty, and warm, a physical memory of ancient eruptions and the ever-changing landscape. With every step upward, the view behind us grew more spectacular. Lush green fields, patchwork farmlands, and distant volcanoes rising on the horizon. The higher we climbed, the more the world seemed to open up, revealing the beauty and vastness of Nicaragua. The landscape reminded me why I was here, to see the world from a new perspective, to challenge myself, and to witness nature's raw artistry up close. Near the top, steam rose from vents in the earth curling into the sky. The ground felt alive, humming with energy, and every breath was tinged with the excitement of standing on an active volcano. It was humbling to stand on an active volcano, to realize how small we are in the face of such immense natural forces. The final push to the summit was ahead, the path steeper and the air thinner, but the promise of the view kept us moving. The climb was tough, testing our endurance and willpower, but every step was worth it. The sense of camaraderie among the group grew stronger with each shared challenge. The world opened up below, and the sense of accomplishment grew with every breath of thin summit air. We were guests in a powerful, natural place, reminded of our place in the world and the importance of respecting these wild spaces. The summit was within reach, just a few more determined steps away. The best views always come after the hardest climbs, and standing atop Cerro Negro, I felt both humbled and exhilarated by the journey. Reaching Cerro Negro's summit felt otherworldly. The crater below glowed with colors, yellow, red, orange, while the Nicaraguan landscape stretched endlessly beyond. The wind was strong and fresh, the sense of accomplishment real. We celebrated together, snapping photos and soaking in the view, but anticipation built. The real thrill was moments away. Our guides gave final instructions: how to sit, steer, and brake, goggles on, bandana up, heart pounding. I walked to the edge, staring down the steep black slope. The first rider launched, quickly becoming a tiny orange dot below. Their cheers echoed up, fueling my excitement. My turn was next. I took a deep breath, fear and excitement mixing. The ride of a lifetime was seconds away. I gripped my board ready to leap. This was the moment I'd been waiting for. Sitting on the edge, my board steady, the guide gave a final thumbs up. With a gentle push, I was off, slow at first, then rocketing down the volcano. The rumble of the board on ash sounded like thunder, wind roaring in my ears. Black ash and blue sky blurred past as I leaned back, picking up speed. Every bump and vibration shot through me, rough, wild, and exhilarating. I steered with my feet, laughing out loud, fear replaced by pure joy. For a minute, nothing else mattered, just me, the board, and the mountain. At the bottom, I slowed to a stop, covered in ash and grinning ear to ear. Looking back up, the slope seemed even steeper. My friends followed, each emerging with the same look of triumph. We'd shared something unforgettable. The adrenaline lingered, mixing with pride. We high-fived, still buzzing from the ride. The challenge was conquered. The memory was ours. This was adventure at its purest. Thinking of volcano boarding? A little prep goes a long way. Choose a reputable tour company in Leon. Safety and good gear matter. Book ahead, especially in busy season. Wear clothes you don't mind getting dirty and sturdy, closed-toe shoes. Bring water, sunscreen, and a bandana for the ride down. Listen closely to your guides. They'll teach you how to control your speed and stop safely. Go at your own pace. It's about fun, not racing. Protect your camera from ash with a plastic or dry bag. Embrace the whole experience. Chat with fellow travelers, ask guides about the volcano. Afterward, celebrate with your group and share stories. Take plenty of photos. You'll want to remember every dusty, triumphant moment. Most of all, enjoy the ride. Volcano boarding in Nicaragua was more than an adrenaline rush. It was a reminder of why I travel. It's about connecting with wild places, challenging myself, and sharing unforgettable moments. Experiences like this build confidence and fill your life with stories. Adventure doesn't have to be extreme. Just something that sparks your curiosity and makes your heart race. Try a new trail, taste a new food, learn a new word. The spirit of adventure is about saying yes to the journey. Travel connects us to places, people, and most importantly, ourselves. On Cerro Negro I felt braver, more alive, and more connected than ever. I want you to feel that too. Find what makes you passionate and alive. Let's build a community of explorers who inspire each other. What's your next adventure? Share your stories and photos. The world is big and beautiful. Let's live it to the fullest. Join me on this journey. The next adventure is calling. Let's answer it together.